Hello, friends. Today, the last town hall of Posthuman in 2023. And at this town hall, we will speak about the past year and what we are doing now, and of course, a little bit about the future. So let's start from some statistics that it's important to understand what we've got for this year. If we will go to the PHMN stats, we can choose 1 year and see the information, the stats for the last year. As you can see, our all the year was very hard, and not only for PHMN, for all crypto. But we start to grow, and as we can see, our total liquidity now is even bigger than at the beginning of the year. So if at the beginning of 2003 our total liquidity was 120,000, now we have kind of 130,000. So our total liquidity even bigger. We now have 2 big pools at osmosis with PHMN. The price of the PHMN start to go up. Our market capitalization again returned back to the 1 million. 53% of the PHMN already in the already minted. So current supply is 69,750 PHMN. And now we can see that 2 of our pools with IBCX and with the Atom, they are pretty big. Now we are adding income into PHMN Atom pool because we have a lot of PHMN in the pool with IBCX. So let's understand what we have on our 20%. This is the addresses where we collect income from the validator. As we can see now, it's at the 1,000. We will add this income into pools today or tomorrow. So as we can see, the biggest income now in the injective, even more than in Atom. So this is 2 our most profitable networks. Also OSMA. It's OSMA, Injective, and Atom. Now it's kind of 80% of the income that we put in the capitalization of the PHMN. And this is very nice because the prices on the OSMA, on Injective, and then Atom grew up. Moreover, this income that we had in the capitalization of PHMN will bigger and bigger. Why? Because now if we will go to the Injective, 2-min scan, and let's check Injective. We can see that our validator already not on the last places in Injective. We contribute for the Injective a lot, and we can see that we are at number 37 with 0.8 voting power, but we will have bigger delegation. We already speak with the Injective. Now we are in the process of passing KYC, because Injective tell if you want to have bigger delegation, you need to have legal identity. And very nice, we are working on it. We will have legal identity. At first it will give us bigger delegations in Injective. We contribute to the Injective a lot. I even can share you some half private information. Yes, we will go to the Injective. You can see that in Injective we have some general chat about the marketing, about the contributions, so on. So now we need to pass the KYC to get the bigger delegation. So it means that the income to the capitalization of PHMN will grow up. We had 20% of the income from the Posthuman validator. If we will check the latest adding of the income, we can go to our chart, just look for the 20%. Every time I add liquidity to the pools with the PHMN, I write about it. So the last time we was adding liquidity at the 23rd of December at the evening. Yes, it means, and today is 28. It's kind of the 5 days ago. We was adding, as you can see, the amount of the 1,000, and it was like near to the 1,000. So if we will add today 1,000 more, and it was 1,001. So it means that we have daily income for now kind of $250. So it means that we add into our capitalization of PHMN total liquidity $250 per day. That is very nice, because like several months ago it was just like $100, and now $250, and we grew up. So there's still questions with the Juno. We withdraw the liquidity from the wind, and when we was withdrawing this liquidity, it was the kind of $5,000, something like this. Now this liquidity, if we go, we can see that this we was withdrawing Juno, and and now this is amount is 21,000 of Juno. It means the and other part in the of the PHMN, it's also 835. So it means we grew up with by withdrawing this liquidity, we get kind of five times more. 4-5 times more. We still don't have the good decision what to do with this liquidity, but we find a solution. How, for now we are still in the plus, but I will speak a little bit later about it when I will speak about the sub-DAOs. For now, let's understand how much DAS holders we have. This is the 53,000 of the PHMN locked in the DAS. Very good person, 76%, very nice. As you can see, that we have 1,679 addresses. So for the year, at the beginning of the year, we have only 1,200. Now it's like 30, like 50% more. Yes, more than 50%. So for the 1 year, this is the very cool parameters. Not every chain. Moreover, I think we are the kind of number 1 or number 2 by the amount of locked tokens among the all networks. Yes, so if you will go to, for example, to Injective, to dashboard, you will see that only 60% of the Injective is bonded. Yes, and if we will go to the Cosmos, you will see 63% is bonded, and we have 75% bonded. So we are protected as hell. Next moment about where is the next moment that we understand that big success of the validator depends on the contributions of the validator, and we contribute a lot, and we contribute in the humanitarian field, in the technical field. But if we will look at some top validators, we will see, for example, Cosmos Station in the many networks. Why? Because I show you the mean scan, and the mean scan is created by the Cosmos Station validator. Cosmos Station create a lot of tools like Cosmos Station wallet and so on. So as you can see, we have now Kepler validator or Leap wallet validator in many networks, because they provide tools for the networks. So we was thinking what to do, which tools we can provide for the whole Cosmos ecosystem. And that's why we start to add new members to our core team. And if you will go to our web page, you will see 2 new members. Vadim Cyberg joined us as the testnet developer, and Sergey, he's full stack developer. He joined us to develop voting power app. So I will start from the Vadim CyberG, because he is my old friend, and I really glad that he joined our team, because we started to validate networks together from the cyber, and now we again in the one team. So validator CyberG, Vadim, have a lot of active Cosmos mainnets. You can see the huge amount, the big list of the networks that CyberG validate. Also, it's not only Cosmos networks, it's non-Cosmos networks. You can see them a big amount of the different validators of the CyberG in non-Cosmos networks, and all of these profitable networks we will rename to Posthuman. We will inform the projects that Vadim join us. We will inform the community, and it also means that the profit from, at first, our community can delegate these tokens in other non-Cosmos networks, and the second moment that we will add profit income from these networks into PHMN capitalization, so PHMN will grow up in the price. As you can see, Vadim very professional in the testnets. He validate a lot of testnets as in Cosmos, as not in Cosmos. And this amount of the networks are really amazing. And we're really glad to have Vadim CyberG in our team. Vadim, if you are with us today, maybe you can turn on the camera or
Hello,
tell
thank
something.
you. Yes, I joined the Posthuman validator. I think it will be better for human validator for me, and we will build and contribute more to the projects. I think we will create interesting announcements in the next year with addition new chains from my chain list, and we have additional ideas how to invite community members to this process.
Really great, Vadim. Thank you that you are with us, because now Posthuman validator will be represented not only in Cosmos but also out of the Cosmos, because Vadim validates so many networks like the Mina protocol, also Moonbeam in the Polkadot ecosystem. So we are also think that we need to be represented not only in the Cosmos. So second very important part of our digital family, it's a Sergey. Sergey, full stack developer, and Sergey was developing voting power applications. This is applications that helps to users to see the all proposals and to see the validators, delegate to validators, check the information. We will update a little bit and a little bit remake this tool, and we will make this tool something like the main governance tool for the many different networks. So we will get the analytics, how validators vote on different proposals, and for those delegators who don't spend the time to participate in the voting on proposals, it will be very important, because they will see on the kind of the map which validators are together, which validators vote on proposal the same, or who have different positions. So we will collect this analytics, and for the validators and for the delegators, it will be very easy. You will able to connect to the voting power app. Just create for yourself new voting address, add inside of this address possibility to vote for all your other addresses, and you will be able to vote on all proposals in all chains that you choose just from the one account. It will be very easy for any delegator, for any user who is interested in the voting on the proposals. As you can see, sometimes you can get a retro drop for the voting on some proposals. I don't think that it's really good, but it's also possible. So we will start to develop this application together. Sergey already developed this application. We want to update it, and we want to make it also the part of our Posthuman application. We will speak about it a little bit later. And Sergey will help us in this case, and why this is so important. At first, this is the good reason for the to get more delegations from the networks. So if we provide some tooling for the networks tell, okay, we will delegate you more. What it means, we have more delegations, we will have more income into the PHMN capitalization. From the second perspective, it also depends on the test nets. When we join the test net, we can contribute for the development, and we will develop not only technical and humanitarian side of the networks, we also will add these new test nets into our tools. And after networks will ask, hey, testnet validators, what you was doing in the process of the testnet? And we will tell, oh, we are added your network into our tool. Now your users can easily participate in the governance, develop the network, also your validators can do it. And it will be the very good reason to get the delegation to join the mainnet, to be a Genesis validator of new networks. Of course, to get the good delegations, and it means also more income into PHMN capitalization. Now we have two Sergeys in our core team. One Sergey is developer of the program code, and another Sergey developer of the community. And as we was telling, the community is the same important as the technical side. So
yeah, hello Volodya, thank you for invite me here. I just have a little problem with connection, but now I'm with us. I am with Cyrus, and I am a full stack developer for 16 years with production experience. I'm a JavaScript developer. JavaScript is the main language for now. I can create everything. Some time ago, I joined to School of Validators, and there I got an idea to create this application that Posthuman showed you a few minutes ago. Yeah, this application. But as I understand, I just a technical specialist, and I can't do everything. And I understand that I have this application, but I can provide it to people. I can do anything. I just have an application. And I'm happy to say that we connected to Posthuman, and we will build this application together. And I hope we will provide this, I think, very good tool for community and for people. And I want to say more. For now, I started to working on the game. Yeah, it's Metarchy. And I started to work on this application. And I think in a short time, we will come to you for updates for this application. And I think it will be a very good game. And I think that's all. Very good to meet you, to see you. And I like to be here. I like this team. And I just like to be here. Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Sergey. This is so nice and amazing, because with the Sergey, we will go much more faster, because we have so many great ideas, but any idea is nice, but implementation of idea is great. And Sergey will help us to implement all our great ideas. Thank you very much, Sergey. Now another Sergey, if you can maybe turn on the microphone or share the screen.
Yes. Hello once again. Thank you, Vladimir. I want to tell you some about our ZD program. As you all know, this program started more than 1 year ago, and we held, I think, 5 or 6 companies, and we developed the community around the validator, and the community develops the validator. We have many interesting programs, some of them about our validator, about education, some of them about delegation, different mission, different contests. Also, we rewarded not only people who complete this task, also we have active people in our Telegram groups, and we reward them too for their activity. It's about ZD, and I want to say some words about cross-game synchronization. Our validator is not just a validator. We develop a Cosmos Chicken Coop game. I want to show you game field. It will be a bright game about post-war. You can choose your character here, for example, Posthuman, with different superpowers. This is a farm game. In this game, you will develop your farm, develop your own world. It will be easy to learn different things from Cosmos. Is the game on Cosmos blockchain, and we want to show how it's easy to use Cosmos instruments, staking, governance. All will be in this game.
Thank you, Sergey. Cosmos Chicken Coop and Metarchia will be the first game of the cross-game synchronization. We are very bullish on the GameFi. If we will look at the game industry, it's much more bigger than the whole film industry and all music industry together. So Steam, it's very popular now. We want to create Web3 alternative to the Steam, and it will be cross-game synchronization when you have one account and can play all the games in the Cosmos. We will go, for example, to the Cosmos gaming community. You will see here the Metarchy, Cosmos Chicken Coop. Here is a lot of different other games. This is the how game works. You can now understand how big is it. Zoom in. All of it will be NFTs. You will able to buy NFTs, to sell NFTs, to transfer these NFTs from the one game to another. GameFi part will be very important as for community, as for the validator. From the perspective of the validator, more games we have, more networks we validate, more income we have, more income we send into PHMN. So the next question, our decentralized autonomous synchronization for this year had a lot of proposals. So we created our Posthuman DAS in August of 2022. Since that moment, we have already 31 proposals. And as you can see, with the last proposal, we updated our DAS to the new version. Now we can create sub-DAOs. And these sub-DAOs will help us to govern the validator much more better. If we will look at the several of the proposals, for example, create new pools or create some to exchange pools from PHMN Atom to PHMN Staked Atom, we can see that some of the proposals can't pass because part of the community think like yes, like no, and that's why we still can't decide what to do with the liquidity. So we understand that this is problem that the community made of many different peoples with many different ideas, but they need to have a possibility to govern the validator and to make the decisions. But some of the decisions need to be made very fast. So how we can combine effective model when all the decisions made very fast with the decentralized governance model when we need to spend 7 days that our proposal pass. So in this case, we can create sub-DAOs. Now we can see that we already have one sub-DAO. It's a core team sub-DAO. Here is, you can see all the members who are inside of this sub-DAO. It's all our core team, 12 people. Every person have one vote. So our voting power are equal inside of this sub-DAOs. You can see the proposals. What we decide with our core team, we created it 12th of the December. But for example, buy laptop for Asa. Yes, Asa, our active community member, and he is help a lot. Asa need new laptop. Laptop in Sri Lanka is about $650 plus $30 for the additional gigabyte. Let's spend to buy new laptop for Asa. Everybody is agree, and we presented for us laptop, and now us have the new laptop, and this is what we can decide it with our core team. But we can create such sub-DAOs for any other reason. We can create sub-DAO, create new sub-DAO, and say, we create test sub-DAOs. This sub-DAO will test governance model. Some our active community members will tell add my address, add my address. We will create new sub-DAO. This new sub-DAO with our DAS, we will tell, let's give to this sub-DAO, to new sub-DAO, some funds from the treasury. Let these people will decide what to do. So we can create, for example, sub-DAO about making decision what to do with the liquidity from the wind decks. And with some people who are responsible, and we know these people, of course, we will not add to the sub-DAO people with unknown accounts who just arrived. Who we will add? Those who we see every day in our chats, in our groups, people with the Telegram, Twitter, Discord, so on, who we can trust, who we can understand. How we can count our trust to the members? We want to create new kind of token. It will be the reputation token. We can create sub-DAO token based and call it reputation sub-DAO, for example. Yes, sub-DAO to give reputation to community members. We can create such kind of the sub-DAOs, create, for example, token reputation. It will be non-tradable token, so we will not create any pool. Yes, we will call it reputation. We will give this reputation to our community members to understand if community member do something good, if this person help us, we give to this person some reputation, and we will give more and more and more reputation for every good deeds of the community member. What you will able to do with the reputation? With the reputation, you will able to participate in another sub-DAOs. For example, sub-DAO, how we will make decisions about the liquidity withdrawing from wind. We will tell, okay, in this sub-DAO can participate person with reputation 1,000, for example. Yes, if you have less reputation, we can't still trust you. But if you have 1,000 or more, very nice. It's a good reputation. You get it by doing something good in the community. It's impossible to buy the reputation and impossible to sell the reputation. Moreover, we can create such things like the giving credits. For example, you need $500 very fast for something, your reasons. We can say, okay, we as the community want to help you because you are our community member and you have the reputation. You send your reputation on the smart contract, you get $500 and you tell, okay, if I will not return this $500, my reputation will be burned. If you will return it at the time, you will get your reputation back. If you will burn your reputation, you will close all possibility for yourself. And if you will keep this reputation, you can after borrow some funds for yourself. What you will do with it, we don't know. If you have a good reputation in our community, we trust you. If you will do something bad, your reputation will be burned. And also, this is how we want to say thank you for the people who are active. For example, we have the proposal, and the people who lock PHMN in DAS can vote. But for example, if we will go to this proposal about state item, we can see that the turnout it's only 29%. So some people lock PHMN in DAS and vote. And some people lock PHMN in DAS and don't vote. So those who vote, they spend their time. They was clicking on the buttons. They was participating in the governance. What we need to do? We need to reward this. We need to incentivize good behavior. If you are not only DAS holder, if you just DAS holder and don't participate in the governance, you will not get reputation. You will get PHMN. Yes, because you get some PHMN for holding PHMN in DAS. And the second, if you lock PHMN in DAS and also participate in the governance, you spend your time. We give you reputation back. And with this reputation, you will have more and more possibilities. And bigger your reputation, more we will trust you. So it means that everybody will be able to create some sub-DAOs, and different sub-DAOs will have the different functionality. So it means if this sub-DAO make decisions about giving $50 to some people to create some infographics, okay, it's enough 100 reputation to participate in such sub-DAO. But if we have sub-DAOs that make the decision about $10,000, okay, you need to have 10,000 reputation to be in such sub-DAOs. And the sub-DAOs can make the decisions very fast. We don't need to wait for the 1 week to make this decision. We just can create such, with these proposals of the community, we can say, okay, we delegate to make this decision for this sub-DAO. If this sub-DAO will do something wrong, we with the community say, we dislike, kick out everybody from the sub-DAO. If this sub-DAO do something good, we with the community doing nothing and don't vote because we don't need to spend our time if everything is good. But people in the sub-DAO can say, okay, friends, we are 5 people. We trying to create new updates for the web page. We were spending 12 hours per day to do something good for the community. We ask for some payment from the treasury, and we have the treasury. And this is pretty big amount. This funds is enough to give some payment for the people who will be in the sub-DAOs, creating something good for the community. And this will be the win-win solution. When our community members can do something to develop the Posthuman, to develop the community, to develop themselves, and also earn some funds to stop to go to the job and connected their lives to the digital space. This is what we starting to do, and you will see much more at the beginning of this year, because all of this functionality will be available not only from the Juno interface. We created our own application. Now, if you will open application, you will see the claim. This claim will be changed on app. Yes, and here will be a lot of new functionality. For now, you can see about some staking, about some pools, claim of the PHMN drop. Yes, at first, something new. You can see that now you can mint a merge for yourself. This is not just a common clothes, and this is not just a common NFTs. Now we want to create our first Genesis collection, and it will be t-shirts and it will be hoodies. It will be not just common t-shirts and common hoodies. It will be with NFC chips inside. So you will be able to read NFC chip that's inside of your hoodie or t-shirt with your mobile phone, see some data. At the beginning, it will be some proofs that you order the real and original hoodie or t-shirt. When you click mint, you just need to choose your size. So we will collect orders until end of the January, and after we will stop collecting orders, and after we will create this collection. After we will stop this minting process, we will see how many hoodies and how many t-shirts we need to produce, because we will produce directly the same amount. It will be unique. If you have such NFT, you will get this order. Funds that we need to spend on the production of the t-shirts and hoodies, we will pay, and everything that we will still have, we will send back to the treasury of the Posthuman DAS. So all the funds that will be over amount that we need to print first Genesis collection will go to the treasury. So it means that the people who was minting hoodies and t-shirts for themselves, they will get NFT of the hoodie of t-shirt. What you will do with this NFT? This NFT you will able to use in the Mitarchi game with the skins for your actors, in the Cosmos Chicken Coop game, and in all other games that will be in the cross-game synchronization as the skins. At second, you will get material hoodie and material t-shirt for the NFT. And moreover, as OPHMN that will not go to produce, it will go to the Posthuman DAS, you also will get reputation tokens. When you give some funds under the control of the community, you make the good deed, because funds from the treasury, they can be spent only by the proposals. So not me, not core team, nobody can transfer funds from the treasury. Only proposal to transfer any funds from the treasury, we need to create new proposal, add here is action, DAO treasury, choose spend, choose here is PHMN, amount, right where we want to send it, and so on. And until people vote yes, we can't spend treasury. If nobody will vote, it will be impossible. This is our real decentralized property. So those people who will help to treasury of the posthuman does also will get some reputation. Also, we are working on our blockchain, decentralized digital post state. Here is you can find the main idea to understand the governance model, because we will implement new governance model in the repository of the post state. You can see about post state, and you can read about decentralized governance model, about functionality of post state, so on. But this is not only the text, also you can see the repository with the network. We are working on it. Soon we will run the test net to test all our ideas how to do it. As you can see, we have already pretty big amount of the people. It's 20 people, pretty big and strong community of the developers and of the validators and of evangelists. I think we just need to make the one more call to speak just about the post-state blockchain. For now, everybody who wants to know more about the post-state blockchain, you can ask in the Telegram or just visit the GitHub, because in the GitHub there is a lot of information. And I always able in our community to answering you these questions. If no more questions for this town hall, I wish you Happy New Year. We will see each other in the digital world. This year was very hard. We passed through this year and we're still alive. We are very adopted for the changing of the situation. It means we have a good, bright future. Bye-bye, friends.